Welcome to the very first episode of the Killjoy to Ascendant series, a brand new series where I try to reach Ascendant by only playing with Killjoy and of course give you guys a lot of KJ tips and tricks. In this episode I will play my first 5 placement matches, so let's hope we don't get placed too low. And the last thing I want to say before we hop into a game, all these games are played on my main account, so I won't smurf in Iron or something like that. Instead we will probably get placed around Diamond because of the hard rank reset, but only time can tell my friends. Let's hop into the first game. Hello everyone. So the first game was on Abyss, and I don't have too much experience on this map, but something I do know is that KJ is very strong at catching lurkers, so in the first round I used my sentry like this so that no enemy could push behind us.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
Oh! I did some damage.
One enemy remaining.
Okay. In this round I ended up in a 1v1 situation, but if you look at the time I had 1 minute to play with. Something you gotta know about 1v1s is that the longer you take your time, the less chance that the enemy will know your exact location. And since I was only 2 HP in this round, I didn't want to go for a direct 1v1 battle, so I took as long as I could, pushed B a bit later than usual, and got the plant down. So now the big question, can Mr. Lowlander win this 1v1 battle? Hey yo, let's go! Also, did you notice that? I peeked as soon as I heard the enemy Sage shooting. What I could have done is waited, not peek at all and play around my nano swarms. But when the enemy shoots on your sentry, you know that she will be distracted, so that's a good moment to peek. Let's go to the first gun round now for a big tip. Don't try to strafe mid-air if you are jumping on the ledge. Ouch, Mr. Lowlander.
Down B.
No.
Last player standing.
No. Let's quickly forget that and move on with a more successful B push. A very important thing that you have to do in 1v1 post-plant situations is using your nano swarm before the enemy defuses the spike. Because if you wait till the enemy defuses and then use your nano swarm, they usually destroy it before you can use it, and that's not good. So that's what I did over here.
Last player standing.
Found them. Bomb grenade out.
Like you see, Jet sadly destroyed my second nano swarm. Exactly, my friends. All you gotta do is play time in these type of situations and win the round in the end. If you want to push A on Abyss, a nice ultimate spot is in this corner over here. Like you see on the minimap, the enemies won't be able to stand in nest, so it's easy for you to plant, but you need to be a little careful of the back of side.
Standing. One enemy remaining.
City.
Spike down A.
Oh, 6 bullet. Wanna see Mr. Lowlander whiffing? This is the reason why I'm not immortal. What? Yeah. What? Anyway, let's forget that round really quick. Let me give you a very important tip about Killjoy. A good way to use your alarm bot is to check if enemies are at a certain spot. For example, in this round we were pushing A and I wanted to plant a spike. But before I planted, I used my alarm bot in nest, and because the enemy shot on it, I knew there was an enemy in nest, so that's why I stopped and tried to get the kill.
Alarm bot down.
Oh.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, last one must be in our spawn, right? Now take a look at the background. Did I forget something? Exactly, I forgot to place down my nano swarms. This shouldn't be that big of a deal if you have some lineups, but on this map I had no lineups at all, so that was a mistake on my part.
Bomb grenade out.
Fuck, it's not on. Whoa! Okay. I did not expect that. I definitely shouldn't have clutched that round. Let's go to the second half now. Something that I say a lot is that you should take your time to aim for the head. This is something that I did in this round and the enemy Omen didn't. And I think that's the reason why I got the kill and he didn't kill me. Oh, okay.
Two on side, lost one.
Last player.
No, look at us fall. It feels so epic when you get shot off the bridge. A small "this is Sparta" moment. Now let me give you a tip of something you shouldn't be doing. When you got a real gun and you know that the enemies are eco, do not play in aggressive off angles. Because if the enemy kills you, you basically give them a weapon for free. So what did I do? Of course, I went for an aggressive off angle. In this case it worked out, but even though it did work out, don't use the same strat as me.
On side,
Powers
nice.
out.
Oh, now go back.
Nice.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Well, lucky.
The rest of the second half was pretty straightforward. I got some lucky kills. And in the end we won the game. Fun fact, when you jump into the Abyss at the end of the game, you get an extra death on the in-game scoreboard, but at the end score, the death doesn't count. Let's see, we did not get the MVP. Oh, it didn't count as a death. Look, 4 more games. Let's go to the next one. Hello, everyone. An important thing you should do with Killjoy is trying to hide your nano swarms in the post plant. So in this round, when I planted against the box, instead of throwing it next to the spike, I threw my nano swarm on the other side of the box, and that way it's harder for the enemies to destroy it. But in this round, it didn't really matter in the end.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Okay, honestly, I don't think I've ever wasted one full magazine on only one enemy. So this next round is not how I usually play, believe me.
Drop.
Oh way. Close.
What? My last bullet, that was so bad. But look at it from the bright side. If you're at this moment in silver or gold and you think, yo, my aim is way better than your aim, what are you doing? Believe me, you can easily get to platinum and even diamond with bad aim. You just gotta use your brain, way more important in Valorant. And that's what we did in this round. Instead of pushing the last guys like greedy players, we decided to rotate. A was completely clear, planted the spike, and that's how we won the round. Let's move on and go to this 1v2 situation. I've said it earlier this video, but again, a very big tip to everyone. If you can't hide your nanoswarms on site, don't throw both of them on the spike, but save one for a lineup. Because if the enemy destroys both of your nanoswarms very quick, the post plant suddenly gets way harder.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, maybe.
As soon as I heard the B peep over here, it was a perfect moment to throw my nanoswarm like a KO molly.
Or. He's on.
What the fuck? But I didn't have the second nanoswarm, so that's why we lost the round. Wow. Yeah, this was not my best game actually. But all good. Here's the tippy for peeking. Of course, when you peek an enemy, you want to hide your body as much as possible. So a thing you can do is that when you're close to a wall, just hide a little bit behind the corner of the wall and wallbang through it. A bit like this. Oi, oi, oi. Why not take the ultimate orb? What the heck is happening? What?
Ultimate is
I never
ready.
planted a spike like that before. That's not how that works, Killjoy. Let's go to the second half now. In the first gun round, the enemies seemed to be around B main. So what my teammate did was pushing aggressively in mid. I actually like this play, trying to catch the enemies if they are rotating. So what I decided to do is play with Clove and follow. This way, if Clove died, I could try to go for a refrag. So that's what I did over here. I was speaking a bit too late though.
Stay. You have to stop.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, last one is A main. Luckily it worked out. Now a weekly reminder for you guys, the walls in Valorant are made of paper.
Spike planted.
So low.
I got him through the through the thing. Let's now talk about the biggest strength of Killjoy, and that's retaking a site. When your ultimate is ready, retaking is so simple. You just gotta place it somewhere close to the site. Try to enter a little bit before your ultimate works off. By doing this, you can easily get half of the spike and sometimes even a full defuse, even when there are 3 enemies still alive. Just start
Area's
defusing a
clear.
little early. I think I got it.
Good job.
Ultimate OP!
Nice.
And a little later we won the game. 3 more. Let's go to the next one. Game number 3 was on Icebox, and long story short, I played very bad in this game. We lost 13-2, so I won't show this game. Let's go to the next one. Hello everyone. Let's start this game in the first official gun round. I think after 3 games, Mr. Lowlander is finally warmed up. See me then. Oh. Okay. Good. I'm warmed up, brothers. I'm finally warmed up. I think this was mainly in the crosshair placement. Keep your crosshair always on head level. Making headshots is so much easier. Next round. Fun fact, you can hide your nanoswarms behind these barrels over here. This makes it harder for the enemies to find them, but it didn't matter in this round because my teammates picked up the enemies like they were bots. Look at this jet in the chat. What the heck, chat? That's a very unique way to disrespect the enemies. If you ever play on Abyss, always keep an eye on this part over there, because enemies can jump around this pillar. Man, Phoenix, you're a legend. What? How the heck did he... What? Oh yeah, you can jump that, eh? Again, in this round, pay attention to the crosshair placement. Valorant can be so simple, you just gotta keep your crosshair on head level and easy headshots.
Turret destroyed.
One enemy remaining.
Come then, pick me.
Flawless.
Not today, man. Now, cool fact you probably didn't know about Killjoy and Raze. If you place down your alarm bot and your teammate Raze uses a satchel on it, your alarm bot will actually move. Just look at this clip.
Satchel out. Placing alarm bot. Placing
What?
bomb grenade.
He can satchel my ability away. I didn't know that was a thing. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, just as you see at the scoreboard, overall this was just a very easy game. And after these 2 kills...
One enemy remaining.
Oi, 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 the lineup. We won it. One more, my friends. Let's go to the last one. Hello, everyone. First round. I went for 2 very aggressive peaks. These type of peaks were unnecessary. I should have played with my teammates. But all good, I got the kills.
2 shot, last 2 shot.
One enemy.
If you're an OG Valorant player, you probably know about this setup, but this might be one of the strongest KJ setups on whole Valorant. All you gotta do is place your alarm bot directly under the window. This is so that the enemies won't be able to destroy it. Then place 2 swarm grenades a little further away and a defensive turret in this corner. Now when the enemies jump down, activate them and they will have nowhere to go.
Bomb grenade out.
Hey, that's it. Oh my.
Yo was shower here.
Golden Rina.
Got 3.
Ah, yeah, I had no bullets left.
One.
The only problem with a setup like this is that usually the enemies don't fall for it twice, so make sure to use different setups each round. That's why in the next round I placed my sentry gun over here and played a bit more on the back of side.
Nice. I flash. I flash for you.
Ah, yeah. One kill is good enough in a bonus round. And look at this one of my teammate. Everyone, keep in mind if you are teleporting on bind, check that corner in kitchen.
Both here, I'm not shooting too much. Wait.
One enemy remaining.
Insane ball.
That's it, Fade. Sneaky red. When you're using your Killjoy ultimate to push something you gotta keep in mind is that you shouldn't be pushing in too quickly. Especially when an enemy has a teleport like a chamber or a Yoru teleport. They might tend to stay longer inside your ultimate and then they pick you off too easy.
Maybe they will TP care.
Oh,
spikes here.
But all good. The tip before KJ, try to consider saving one nanoswarm for the teleport trick. I didn't do that in this round, but luckily it didn't matter. I luckily learned from my mistakes, so a few rounds later... Look at this.
Placing swarm grenade.
Oh! Okay, we got one. Let's go to the second half now. Here's something that you have to know about the Killjoy nanoswarms, and that's that they fly exactly the same as the KO Molotovs. And since I did the KO series not that long ago, I still remembered some lineups like this one.
Down. Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm
Oh, I know a lineup. What you gotta do is stand on the brown box and then aim at this part of the leaf. 80% sure that this is the lineup. When using this lineup, make sure that you don't throw it too late, but throw it a little bit before you think the enemy is gonna try to defuse the spike, and activate your molly before you peek.
Oh. 1 HP Breeding. 150.
Last player standing.
Killjoy.
He has 9 ball.
I got lineup, easy. Yeah, boy.
No time.
I remember the lineup from like 3 years ago, honestly. And with that round, we won the game in the end. Let's see, we did not get the MVP and we got Platinum 3. Platinum 3 is very good. Every series we start in Platinum 3, right? But all good, I like it. So my friends, Platinum 3 is a good start of the series. I think it's around my current skill level. So let's see how long it will take before we get that beautiful green rank. If you like this video, you could subscribe to the channel. And I see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.